My testing, my testing, my testing. Hello guys. Good evening. So today we're going to see about the question about the straight line, or we call it coordinate geometry. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, this is one of my favorite topics because it's like very easy to score. So yeah, let's have a look at the questions here. Yeah. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, because today is a bit late for the live, but yeah, let's start with the first question. So, the question says the point P actually lies on the point P lie on the line joining 2 point A and B, and then such that AP equals to 1 over 3 of AB. So, okay, so obviously we need to find what's the coordinate P, and then after that, then only we can find the equation of the line perpendicular to the AB and passing through the point P. Right. This one depend you want to use the ratio formula or not, or you can just use a similar triangle to find the point P. Either way will do. Alright, so let's randomly sketch. So I believe A is somewhere here, is something like -1 and -5, and B is somewhere here is 11 and 13. Alright, if AP equals to 1 over 3 of AB, I can change it into a fraction. Then from the fraction, I change it into the ratio. So it should be 1:3 like this. Okay, so AP is ratio 1, AB is ratio 3. So I roughly imagine my P must be somewhere here. So A to P is ratio 1 and A to B is ratio 3. So here will be 2. So P must be some coordinate X and Y here, which is we do not know about this coordinate. If you do not want to use the ratio formula or the core segment formula, you can literally draw a triangle to use a similar triangle methods to actually solve it. I show you about this method. Okay, so first thing we need to know what is the length here. This is difference of x, isn't it? Difference of x you can see from -1 to 11 is 12 unit, isn't it? Then here will be difference of y. Difference of y you can see from -5 to 13. So it's basically is 18 unit. So because the ratio of them is 3 ratio, right? So I can just divide like 12 into the 3 different ratio. So like 12 divided by 3, you get each of the ratio is 4, isn't it? So I can very confident to say, oh, okay, this one I can split them into the 4 and 8. This one also, 18 can divide by 3, right? Is 6. I mean, divide by 3 is 6 and 12, isn't it? So I can know here will be 6 unit, here will be 12 unit. Add together is 18, right? So from here, I can easily to know that this one, I can from the point A, I move 4 unit here, and then I going up 6 unit. So I can get my point P like that. Yeah, so it's something like -1 plus 4, comma, -5 plus 6. So therefore, my coordinate P should be 3, 1. Okay, this one is using sort of like I split them into the 2 triangle and then I do some comparing. Eventually I will get the coordinate P. Yeah, some students might not like about this method because this method sounds a bit not formal. Alright, so if you don't like about this method, right, you can also using the ratio methods. So which is mx1 plus nx2 divided by m plus n, comma, my1 plus ny2 divided by m plus n is equals to xy. Okay, this xy will be my coordinate P lah. This one will be my coordinate P. And my m and n is basically 2 different ratios. So if I can call this one m is a m ratio n is 1:2, right? According to our question. So I assume this is m. This one will be n. Okay, then you can see this is how we do it. So basically, m is ratio 1, right? So 1 just multiply the further x coordinate, 1 times 11, plus my n is 2, right? 2 just multiply the further x coordinate, which is negative 1, divided by m plus n, which is 3. Comma, I'm going to do the same logics for y coordinate. 1 multiply 13 plus 2 multiply negative 5 divided by 3. Then I get my coordinate p, which is xy. Then by solving this one, I can easily know my xy is equals to, this one is 11 minus 2 divided by 3. So yeah, it's 3. Then this one is 13 minus 10 divided by 3 is 1. So you can see, eventually I got my coordinate p is 3, 1. Here I also got 3, 1. So no matter which method I'm using here, yeah, I'm getting 3, 1. Okay, yeah, you can use a similar triangle method like what the Crowley is saying. So both methods are fine, depend on which method you want to use in IG. But in SPM, if you are SPM MF student here, yeah, I recommend you to use this formula. Yeah, because SPM do have this formula, but normally IGCSE they don't give this formula. Yeah, so either one method is good. Alright, then, but we haven't finished, because the question asks us to find perpendiculars to AB. Perpendicular means what? It means 90 degree. It must be 90 degree to the AB, then you're passing through this point, 3, 1. So therefore, I will need to find what is the gradient of AB first. Because we know perpendicular basically means first gradient multiply second gradient, we get negative 1. So yeah, I want to find my gradient of AB first. Gradient formula is just y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, isn't it? So yeah, I can say this 13 minus negative 5 means 13 minus negative 5 is 13 plus 5 over 11 minus negative 1, so it's plus 1. So my gradient is basically 18 over 12 divide 6, which is 3 over 2. So if I want to get my second gradient, which is my perpendicular gradient, it's negative 1 over my first gradient, isn't it? Which is negative 1 over my gradient of AB, which is negative 2 over 3 after you substitute in here. Now I got my perpendicular gradient, which is negative 2 over 3. Right, then I can form the equation by using coordinate P. So I form the equation y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. Whenever you want to form any linear equation, you can use this formula, okay? This one actually is a gradient formula. They just move around the x minus x1 to the other side. This one actually is a gradient formula. Right, so I want to use this equation. I want to make sure I have the perpendicular gradient, which is negative 2 over 3, and I have the coordinate p, which is 3, 1. Right, now I have both ready. My coordinate p is my x1 and y1. Okay, so you can see how I plug in. This is y minus y1, 1. M is negative 2 over 3. X minus my x1, 3. Yep, by solving this one, I got the equation, that one. Negative 2 over 3x plus 2 plus 1, which is y equals to negative 2 over 3x plus 3. Done. Okay, this is how we solve this kind of 5-mark questions. It's not like super hard, so but you just need to know how to solve this kind of questions. Yep. So basically what the whole question trying to say is, okay, right now you have the something like this, coordinate A and B. Let's say you have a coordinate A and B. Now we have one line. That line will passing through P and perpendicular to P. They ask us, is perpendicular at 90 degrees. They ask us to find this equation. So this is the reason why that line we're trying to find here, they are is perpendicular to AB. So we need to know what is the gradient for this line, and then at the same time, it passing through the P. You need to know what is the coordinate of P. Okay, so yeah, it's not too bad. Unless you have no idea what is perpendicular, you have no idea how to form the equation, and you have no idea how to find gradient and all this, then yeah, it might be hard for you. But all this is just about formula, so normally most of the students can do. So yeah. Okay, the line perpendicular to AB and passing through the P, which is this equation they are saying about this equation, and the line is parallel to x-axis passing through the B. Okay, parallel to x-axis means what? If this line is x-axis, this is y-axis, I will have line parallel to x-axis and passing through a point B. B is what? 11, 13. So you're passing through a point B, 11, 13. So how do we call this line when they are parallel to x-axis and passing through B? Whatever line parallel to x-axis, it must be y equals to something. So I've copied the y coordinate, y equals to 13. So this is the line they are talking about. This line, y equals to 13, is parallel to x-axis and passing through point B. So this line going to intercept this line, what, negative, negative da 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 da. So it basically we're going to passing through this point. Okay, this passing through 3, right? So therefore they intersect at this point, and then this point is the coordinate Q. Okay, so yeah, it might seems very hard to actually visualize it using a diagram, but if I do myself, right, I will not do until like so troublesome. So because I know if they're passing through this line, right, it just means y13 means what? I just need to substitute 13 into my y. I can get my x value, then I can get my coordinate of Q. So you can see what happened. I sub 13 into the y. Now I just want to find my x. So this one is negative 2 over 3, move to the other side, become positive 2 over 3x. This one becomes 3 minus 13, so it's negative 10. Then x equals to negative 10, multiply 3 over 2. So x will equals to, cut, negative 15. So therefore, coordinate Q, x is negative 15 and y is 13, right? Because just now I sub y equals to 13 into the equation, right? So yeah, this is how I get my coordinate Q. And you see it actually makes sense one. Because if you sub into it, right, you actually getting the x value is negative 15. Yeah, definitely my drawing is not perfect lah. Right, so this one is negative 15. And then this line you can see is y equal to 13, right? So Q is called negative 15, 30. Do you get the overall idea? Yeah, this is how I get a coordinate Q. I get 2 marks. And the question asked me to find PBQ. So area, just use the area formula. So copy the coordinate B, P, B, Q, and repeat the first coordinate. My P is 3, 1, isn't it? This is 3, 1. My B is 11, 13, isn't it? Q, I just got it, which is negative 15, 13. Repeat the first one, 3, 1. Actually, if you don't want to use this method, right, I think actually, because both of them at 13, right, so I think we can find, right, and where is another one more point? P is 3, 1. It's fine, we just use this one. No need to actually think about that. Okay, so yeah, we multiply like this. So 1 over 2, this one multiply, I will get 39. 11 times 13 is quite a big value. Plus 143 minus 15 minus opposite direction multiply like this. So okay, this one will be 33 minus 15 times 13, 195, and then plus 39. Close the bracket, and then here I will just type all the value I have here, plus 143 minus 15 minus 33 plus 195 minus 39. I just multiply a negative, so I got 290, and I divided by 2. So my total area will be 145 units square. Done. Yep. Can use the Cram methods also. Just solve the simultaneous y equals to 13, and another is y equals to negative 2 over 3x plus 3. Yep. Then you can, because intersection of two linear equation is the intersection point, isn't it? I mean, simultaneous of two linear equation is the intersection point, isn't it? So yeah, so we can No, we have two equations. One is this equation, another one is y equals to 13. And then we just sub into each other. Then we can find the coordinate Q. Okay, so yeah, total is about 9 marks. I will not say the first question is really hard, but you kind of need to know how to find the area and then how to do the simultaneous. Why you need to do the simultaneous? Because you want to find intersection point. Remember, in coordinate geometry or straight line this topic, we always use the simultaneous methods to actually find our intersection point. Okay. Okay, so what if this one you don't want to use the area formula? You say, sir, I want to find the area, but I don't want to use the area formula. What you can do here is you can try to see where is the coordinate P, which is sort of like 3, 1, isn't it? So 3, 1 is sort of here. So this is P. So if I want to find this area, 3, 1, because both of them have the same y value 13, then this is from negative 15 to 11. So you know the height here is 26, isn't it? Then this one from 13, the y is 13 to 1. So it's not hard to guess. The height here is basically 13 to 1 is 12, right? So I can do half times base times height. So it's half is 13 times 12 lah, basically. So why got different answer one? So am I allowed to do like that? Yes, right. 13 to 1. 11. How come I got a different answer one? I should get the same answer. Is it 3, 1? Yes, right. 3, 1. Both are 13, 15. Am I make any silly mistake here? 11, 13, then minus 15. Because both must get the same answer. But okay, now let's play a game to find my carrot mistake. I don't know where do I make a carrot mistake. Okay, this one 39, 39 I can minus, right? Okay, so this one is 11 times 13 should be 143, correct what? Minus 15. Then this is the first one is not 33. This one is 11, right? Yes, this one is 11 times 1 is 11. Now I found my own mistake. Okay, 143 minus 15 minus 11 plus 195 divided by 2. Yeah, both are 156. Because both must getting the same answer, I can't not say both doesn't get the same answer. Yeah, so this is just alternative method, okay? Yeah, both must getting the same value. Yeah, I think Claire also found my mistake, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, I actually show you so many methods, different methods of solving the first question. Let's go to the second one. Solution to this question by accurate drawing will not be accepted. Yeah, because some student just trying to take the graph paper and plot it and then from the certain length to get the coordinate. Don't do this in the IGCSE exam. You kind of need to show all the necessary working. Alright, so here they actually show us some trapezium. You should be able to see this is trapezium shape. Nothing special. All the coordinate is given. So AB is parallel to DC. You can see from this side. So AD and BC are extended to E and the 90 degree here. Okay, so yeah, everything is shown in the diagram. So the first two sentences is just repeat it. Find the coordinate of D and the coordinate of E. They give you 6 marks by finding two coordinates. So like I say, in this topic, most of the time if you want to find a coordinate, right, so we will always do the simultaneous. So therefore, if I want to find a coordinate D, I kind of need to make sure I have the equation. I will have the equation of CD, and then maybe I have the equation of AE. Okay, so yeah, so I want to find this equation AE and this equation CD. Then I do the simultaneous. I can get the coordinate of D. So if I want to find the coordinate of E, I want to make sure I have the equation of AE, which I already found. I already find just now. I mean, later I will find, but just now what I mentioned. And another equation is B. So if I have these two equations, I do the simultaneous, I can get the coordinate of E. Do you see that? Because equation AE and equation EB or BE, both they intersect at E, isn't it? Okay, so if you get a general idea, so right now what I want to do is I want to find the equation of this one first. Yeah, it's fine. Um, yeah, you can just do it whatever you want. Okay, okay. So eventually we still need to find this equation, need to find this equation, need to find this equation. Now we need to find three of the equations. So which one it doesn't matter. So let's find the equation of CD. Okay, so I know gradient of CD is parallel to the gradient of AB. So yeah, CD I only have one coordinate. I can't find the gradient, but I can use the AB to find my gradient of CD. So yeah, gradient formula is basically it's parallel. Yeah, it's zero. It's zero. This is 4 minus 4 over negative 5 minus 8. So which is 0. So yeah, both of them have the gradient of 0. This gradient of 0. Then I can get the equation of CD easily because we know gradient of 0 means it's parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis, we just copy the y value. So equation of CD is just y equals to 8. Okay? You can do, sir, I insist I want to do y equals to mx plus c. Then you can still do like that lah. You sub gradient 0 and then you sub the coordinate c 6 8. Eventually you still get y equals to 8. So you can see this is 8 equals to 0, 6 plus c. Your c is equals to 8. So y equals to 8. But like I say, if you know the gradient 0 is parallel to x-axis, you just say y equals to k. You just say y equals to k whenever you have gradient 0 or parallel to x-axis. So you can save yourself some time rather than do the substitution. Okay? So yeah, eventually I got this equation. Nice. Alright, then the next thing is I want to find the equation of, you want to get D, right? Maybe I find the equation of this one first. Eventually we need to find, right? So I want to find the gradient of BE or BC is the same thing, okay? So yeah, because they're in the same straight line. So this one is basically 8 minus 4 over 6 minus 8. Okay, I hope I didn't make carry mistake here. So this is 4 over negative 2 is negative 2. Okay, so therefore I can find the equation of BE now. I can find the equation of BE. Since gradient of BC is same as the gradient of BE, you should know this because they're in the same straight line. So I can use the y minus y1. I just use the coordinate B. Y minus 4 equals to negative 2, x minus 8. So yeah, so I got it, negative 2x plus 16 plus 4 plus 20. I got the equation of B. And then now, I need to find, I got this one. I got this one. I still need to find the last one, which is the most important one, equation of AE. Okay, so I find the equation of AE. Okay, if I want to find the equation of AE, right, I will need to know what is the gradient of AE. But here, if you see carefully, gradient of AE multiply gradient of BE, you will get negative 1. Why? Because they are perpendicular to each other. If you see carefully, it's not hard to find out they are perpendicular to each other, right? For BE and AE. They are perpendicular to each other, then we know M1. If this one have the M1 and this one have M2, M1 times M2 must be negative 1. Okay, you should know this formula whenever they are 90 degrees to each other or they are perpendicular to each other. We always do this. Okay, so therefore gradient of AE times gradient of BE, which is negative 2, will equals to negative 1. Then gradient of AE is basically 1 over 2. Now I got the gradient of AE. I can find the equation of AE using coordinate A. Equation of A. Using the coordinate A. So y minus y1, 4, equals to 1 over 2 x minus negative 5 plus 5. So my y is equals to 1 over 2x plus 5 over 2 plus 4. So therefore, y equals to 1 over 2x plus 8, 13 over 2. Okay, this is equation of AE. Okay, now finally we can find the coordinate already. Okay, so if I want to find the coordinate D, I will do the simultaneous between AE and the CD. CD is this one, isn't it? So do the simultaneous between this one AE and y equals to A, which is another. This one is equation of CD. So we intersect both of them, we can actually get the coordinate of D, isn't it? So basically, sub the y into 8 here, half x plus 13 over 2. So half x minus 13 over 2, you will get 3 over 2, isn't it? So x equals to 3. So I got the coordinate D now, which is called 3 and 8. Okay, basically I do the simultaneous between AE and CD. Then both of them will intersect at D, right? If you can't, you actually see here. If you see here, AE, and then another one, CD. Both of them intersect at D, isn't it? So this is the reason why I got the coordinate D here. Okay, now I want to find the coordinate E. So I will use AE and BE. I got the equation of BE here, isn't it? So yeah, then I will just sub into each other. So I'm going to use AE, which is this equation and that equation. So I sub into each other. So I use the space here. Okay, so I can say negative 2x plus 20 equals to half x plus 13 over 2. Okay, so group them together. So half x plus 2x, then 20 minus 13 over 2. So this one should be 5 over 2x. And this one is 40, should be 27 over 2. So, wow, get the decimal. Am I make any carry mistake? Minus 13 over 2. Minus 13 over 2. Okay, I didn't make any carry mistake, I think. Yeah, so x is equals to 27 over 5. Then I want to find the y value here. So sub into any of the equation, y equals to negative 2, 27 over 5 plus 20. But normally you will get a quite nice number, but I'm not sure what happens here. Plus 20. So it's 26 over 5. So your coordinate E is kind of weird. 27 over 5 and 46 over 5. But as long as I didn't make any carry mistake, it should be fine. So some students might wondering what happened here. So let me do some remark. This one is the equation of BE equals to the equation of AE. You can see both of them have the E here and E here. So if I sub one equation into second equation, I must have the very clear mind what I'm trying to find here. Because you can see BE and AE, I'm actually getting E. Just now, the bottom one, this one is a bit tricky. Because you can see, sir, this is AE and CD, doesn't see any letter overlap. Because what? Because AE actually same with AD. You can see that actually it's the same line, isn't it? So if you want to know why here I will get the coordinate D, supposedly this one I can change AE into AD. So you can see AD sub into the CD, they repeat the D letter, right? So this is the reason why I get the coordinate of D. So find the coordinate. Now, at least until now, you already like here for half an hour. You at least is something here I want you to take away is whenever you want to find any coordinate in this topic, do simultaneous. Do simultaneous, you need at least two equations. So which equation can help you to find what coordinate? You can read from the name of the equation. Okay, I hope I make it clear. Yep, I successfully get my 6 mark. Find the area of trapezium. Okay, write down the coordinate I have. 3, 8. Luckily, I don't need to use the coordinate E because I have a lot of decimal. This is 3, 8. So I want to find this area of trapezium. Use back the area formula. Half. Write the coordinate A. Write the coordinate B. Write the coordinate C. D. Repeat A. Okay. A is -5, 4. B is 8, 4. C is 6, 8. D is 3, 8. Repeat the first one, -5, 4. Okay, so first way multiply like this, all plus together. So it's -20 plus 64 plus 48 plus 12 minus multiply at opposite direction, blue color one. So this one is 32 plus 24 plus 18 minus 40. Okay, I hope I didn't make any carry mistake here. Then, yep. Then this one you can use a calculator. -20 plus 64 plus 48 plus 12 minus, okay, put the bracket, 32 plus 24 plus 18 minus 40, close the bracket, 70. Alright, so the trapezium area is 35 unit square. Okay, so normally in the coordinate topic, we will use this method to actually find our area. And the good thing about this area is it can use on any of the shape as long as you have all the coordinate. Some student might ask, sir, can I use it to find a hexagon or octagon or pentagon? Yes, as long as you have all the coordinate, you can keep on repeat. Keep on copy all the coordinate, repeat the first one. Alright, what if this one, is it possible we actually do manually? Yeah, because these two lines is parallel to x-axis, right? If you want to do manually, I think maybe it's possible. So this one is from -5 to 8. This is 13. The length of it is basically 13. But coordinate D is, we got it right just now. Coordinate D is 3, 8. So here is 3 to 6 is 3 unit. The perpendicular height of it is basically is what? Perpendicular height, I guess is from 4 to 8. It is 4 unit. So if I use the trapezium formula, half A plus B, 13 plus 3, multiply height is 4. This one is basically 16 divided by 2 is 8. Is 8 times 4 is 32. Oh my god, I got 30. Yeah, I make some silly mistake, I believe. 3A is 24. Yeah, thanks. Yep, so eventually, just now it's 18, right? So I need to, just now I minus 18 is I have extra, I need to minus extra 6 unit. Minus extra 6 unit, this one will be 64. Yeah, then this is 32. Okay. Yep, both are getting the same answer. Because this one getting 32, this one must get 32. Yes, because just this is 3 times A, right? 3 times A is 24. Just now I'm not sure why I write 80. Yeah. Anyways, yep, both method. But I want to say, this value, this method, right? You can only apply when you have the line is parallel to the x-axis. If it doesn't parallel to x-axis, but both lines is still parallel somehow, it's not so easy to get the perpendicular distance like 4 in this case. Okay, so most of the time I will not recommend, normally I don't recommend this kind of method. I will always recommend using the coordinate method in this topic in order to get the full mark here. Okay, yeah, I've been explaining so much. Anything you want to ask me so far? Come, ask me anything. Yeah, I haven't had my dinner and I'm starving now also. Okay, come. We have about 30 students here. Yeah, it's quite boring if the life is only I'm the one teaching, right? Now I give you some chance to do this question. Tell me what is the coordinate C? And then also tell me what is the area for ACD. Now give you some chance to do this question.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
And the Siri talk I'm talking to it to him. But anyway, I'm not talking to Siri. Yeah, now it's my break time. Just give myself a 5 minute break time. I can grab something to eat. I'm starving. I should buy some biscuit to put in my room. Come, you do. I don't want to do. I want to rest. Anyone got the coordinate C yet? It's very easy, right? Just a midpoint formula. Okay, Jeremy got the coordinate C already. Okay. Wow. Not bad. Then come, you need to find the coordinate D so that you can find the area. They say D is lines on the y-axis and the line CD is perpendicular to AC. Yeah, should be able to get a coordinate D. And then find the area. Anyone got the area? I got half unit square. The answer is so strange. Okay, let's see what other student got. Other student is getting 102 also. Okay. Yeah, you all should do slightly faster. Okay, but anyways, let's come discuss together. I think some students almost get it. Okay, so basically they say B is the midpoint of AC. So therefore, this is A, this is B, this this is C. So C is XY, B is 5, 2, and A is negative 3, 6. So therefore, I know negative 3 plus X divided by 2, I get 5, isn't it? So X minus 3 over 2 equals to 5. So X should equals to 10, 30. Then we do the same logic for Y. I know Y plus 6 divided by 2, I get 2, isn't it? So Y plus 6 over 2 equals to 2. So Y should equals to 4 minus 6, which is negative 2. I got the coordinates C now, which is 13, negative 2. I believe all of you got this. No surprise. Alright, then, yeah, Jeremy got 260. Okay. So the point D lies on the y-axis. And the lines, so line on the y-axis, okay, basically is y-intercept. And CD is perpendicular. So basically you have a y-axis. And coordinate C is 13, negative 2 is quite low. So it's basically C is somewhere here. And then it's perpendicular to AC. Okay, AC is somewhere, I don't know, AC is 13, 6 is somewhere here. Y is a little bit weird, but anyways, this is A is negative 3, right? Yeah, negative 3, 6. This is 13, yeah, this is AC. And CD is perpendicular to C. What is perpendicular? Oh, okay. Maybe somehow they are perpendicular here, right? Eh? This is D is on the y-axis. D is one on the y-axis. Maybe it's some. So hard to visualize. AC is perpendicular to CD. Oh, okay. CD. Okay. Maybe CD is like that. Okay, this is D. Okay, something like that. Okay, but anyways, no need to draw out lah. Waste my time. Okay, so what I want to do here is I just want to find the gradient of AC lah. Just make our life easier. So gradient of AC is basically focus the coordinate A and C. 6 minus negative 2 and negative 3 minus 30. So the gradient here should be A over negative 60. So it's negative 1 over 2. Since they are perpendicular, I can know the gradient CD easily. Just negative 1 over negative 1 over 2, isn't it? Which is 2. Okay, so now I got the gradient of CD. I just need to use the coordinate C to find the equation of CD. So coordinate C is y plus 2 equals to 2x minus 30. So therefore, y should equals to 2x minus 26 minus 2. So y equals to 2x minus 28. Okay, so this is the equation of CD. So I want to get the coordinate D is on the y-intercept. Y-intercept basically is this value, isn't it? 0, -28. This one is my coordinate of D. After I got the coordinate of D, I want to find the area. So I will just do 1 over 2. Coordinate A is basically -3, 6. Coordinate C is 13, -2. Coordinate D is 0, -28. Repeat the first one, -3, 6. Okay, now let's solve it. This one we multiply, okay, let's see. 13 times 28 is minus, right? -364. Then 0, no need, ignore. Then opposite direction, multiply like this. So 13 times 6, 78. 0, no need. 3 times 28 plus 84. Okay, so then we can easily do this one. 6 minus 364 minus 78 plus 84. So yep, -520. So modulus it, right? So ignore negative, 260 unit square. So it should be the final answer. So Jeremy is correct. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes no need to visualize. Draw out the things and make the whole thing more messy. So basically, if you understand the perpendicular, right, so you can straight away find the M2 when they're perpendicular, right? Because perpendicular means the gradient of CD equals to -1 over gradient of AC, right? So you just insert the gradient of AC into it, you get another gradient. And because you want to find equation of CD, you don't have coordinate D. So you definitely will use the coordinate C to form the equation. And then the question tell you D is lie on the y-intercept, right? After you change this one into the y equals to mx plus c. Oops, you change this one into the y equals to mx plus c. You should know C is a y-intercept, right? So C itself is the D coordinate. Y-intercept, it must start from x is 0, right? And then y is -28. This is how I get the coordinate D. Because without the coordinate D, there's no way you get the area of ACD. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do one more question. Okay, let's do this one. Makes a little bit of differentiation. I find it quite fun. Okay. Come. I believe all the students here already learned differentiation, right? So equation of tangent is easy busy. And then this tangent meet the curve again at the point B, and then ask you to find coordinate B, and then ask you to find the equation perpendicular bisector to AB. Come. 4 mark, 4 mark, 4 mark, 12 mark in IGCSE. See whether see you can get or not. So you might have electrics. Oh my god, my mic got problem again. I should restart the computer. Let me hear myself. My testing. I don't know, I hear myself, I don't hear the electric sound yet. Is my mic okay now? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Sometime because I've used too many like USB ports, so sometimes too many USB ports they got some static sound. Right. Okay, let's do this one because I want to go mama to have my dinner. Let's do this one. If I do myself, okay, equation of tangent, very easy. First thing I do dy dx. So should be 3x squared minus 8x plus 1. And then they say of the A, right, x coordinate of A is 2. So when x equals to 2, my dy dx should be 12 minus 16 plus 1. So it is negative 3. Okay, so then I want to find, I know this one is gradient of tangent, right? Dy dx after I sub x coordinate into dy dx is the gradient of tangent. So I just need to have the whole coordinate. So y equals to 2 cubed minus 4, 2 square plus 2 plus 1. So this is what? 8 minus 16 plus 3. So this is 11, negative 5. So therefore, the coordinate for A supposedly is 2, negative 5. If I didn't make character mistake lah. So y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. So y equals to negative 3x plus 5 minus plus 6 minus 5 is plus 1. Okay, this is equation tangent to the curve at the point A. Done, 4 mark. Okay, then this tangent line going to meet the curve again. I say no matter the intercept, right? We always do the simultaneous. So right now, I want to do the simultaneous between the curve, equation of curve, and equation of straight line. Equation of curve is on the top, right? So let's do it. So x cubed minus 4x squared plus x plus 1 equals to minus 3x plus 1. So luckily, I no need to solve the cubic equation. So plus 1 gone already. So x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x equals to 0. I can factorize out the x. So I should have something like this. So this one I can factorize here. This one should be x minus 2 squared equals to 0. So x equals to 0 or x equals to 2. You realize just now they already tell me the x coordinate of A is 2. So 2 is already used. So over here they say meet again at the point B. So definitely I will reject this one because x equals to A basically is the coordinate A. So therefore I know coordinate B, the x is 0. So when x equals to 0, y equals to 0 plus 1. My y equals to 1. I sub back into this equation. So yeah, I know my coordinate B is 0, 1. So so easy to get 4 mark. Yeah. Then I got another 4 mark. Yeah. Then find the equation perpendicular bisector to AB. I say whenever you see perpendicular bisector, you need two information. First, you need the midpoint of AB. Second, you need M2, which is perpendicular to AB. So in order to find the midpoint of AB, my coordinate A is 2, negative 5. My coordinate B is 0, 1. Okay, so find the midpoint of AB. Midpoint formula is x plus x divided by 2, comma, y plus y divided by 2. So, yeah, this one should be negative 1 and this one should be negative 2. Then, I need to find the gradient of AB. Then only I can find M2. So, gradient formula is y minus y over x minus x. So, this one should be negative 6 divided by 2, negative 3. Okay, so M2 is basically 1 over 3. Now I can form the equation perpendicular bisector. Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. So therefore, y equals to 1 over 3x plus 1 over 3 minus 2 minus 5 over 3. I hope my mental calculation is correct. Another 4 mark, perpendicular bisector. Remember, perpendicular bisector, it doesn't passing through A or B. This one means basically if you have two coordinates like 2, negative 5, you have something like AB. Perpendicular bisector means this line will passing through the midpoint of AB and it will perpendicular to AB. You are finding this line. This line called perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, so yep, this is how I get the 12 mark easily. Yeah, I'm not sure you guys can understand or not, but okay, it's not too hard, isn't it? Should we do one more? Okay, let's do one more, even though I'm starving, but let's do one more. Okay, we have some point A, point B is vertex to the isosceles triangle, and B is 90 degree. So yeah, here's something. This is B, and then this is A, and then this is C. Okay, so over here, isosceles, right? Isosceles, then these two must be same length. And then ask us to find the length of AB. Give us 1 mark for length of AB. Just use the distance formula lah. So distance formula is what? X2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square, isn't it? This one is perpendicular formula. Alright, so let's do it. So it's basically negative 3 minus 1 square plus 2 minus 4 square. So this one should be 4, 16. 16, this one is 2, 4 square root 20. Alright, the distance is just square root 20. If I didn't make any mistake, find the equation of BC. Give it 3 mark. So we can find BC easily because not to say easily, we need to find what is the gradient of AB first. Use the gradient formula y minus y, x minus x. So this one should be 1 over 2. Okay, it should be 1 over 2. Then now I can get the gradient of BC, which is negative 1 over AB, which is negative 2. Now I got the gradient of BC. I want to find the equation of BC. I use the coordinate B. So y minus 4 equals to negative 2, x minus 1. So this one is just negative 2x plus 2 plus 6. Done. 3 mark. This is equation of BC. Okay. Then find the coordinate at which the two possible points of C. Okay, why there's two possible points? Okay, C can be here or C can be on the other side. This one can be C because you can see this ABC, they are still same distance, but then at the same time they're also perpendicular, right? So there's two possible places to actually get the C. But they give you 6 marks, so you should expect you might have a lot of work you need to do here. So you can use locus if you want to, or you can just use the distance equation. I guess should be good. All right. So C is unknown. I'm going to give it xy, but at least I know BC must equals to distance BC must same distance with AB, isn't it? Because square root 20. Okay, so here I know AB must same length with BC must same length with square root 20. So C, I'm going to use the distance BC. I have the coordinate B. Coordinate B is 1, 4. C is unknown. C, I'm going to assume is xy. So what I want to do here is, I would say, use the distance formula, x minus x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square equals to square root 20. Why do I want to do that? Because I want to find two possible coordinates of it. Okay, so here I should have something like x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus y squared minus 8y plus 16 equals to 20. I'm going to rearrange this equation. X squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 8y, 17, right? Minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so yeah, you can just simplify it yourself. This one actually is the locus equation of B. So I need to intersect with the equation of BC, then I can get the C. Because you can see, right now I'm doing the locus equation with the circle equation. So if I intersect with the equation of BC, you can see I can find both possible coordinate of B here, isn't it? So therefore, I have the BC, which is over here. I'm going to plug this one into all my y here. Do you see that? So therefore, x squared plus negative 2x plus 6 squared minus 2x minus 8 negative 2x plus 6 minus 3 equals to 0. So I substitute the equation of BC into my equation of locus. Or basically this is just distance formula. If some student heard the word locus like so panic, right? This one is basically the equation formula, distance formula. So I will solve this one. This one is 4x squared minus 12 minus 24x plus 36 minus 2x plus 16x minus 48 minus 3 equals 0. So this one is 5x squared. Then this one is minus ax, isn't it? I hope I doesn't still got minus 2 minus 10x. Then here is negative 12 negative 15 equals to 0. Divide 5 for whole equation, then factorize it. This is x, this is minus 3 plus 1. So my x is 3 or x is negative 1. So I'm going to sub this one into my here to find my y coordinate. When x equals to 3, y equals to minus 6 plus 6, y equals to 0. When x equals to negative 1, then y equals to 2 plus 6, y equals to 8. Now I have both possible coordinate of c, 3, 0 or negative 1, 8. Do you see that? This is how I get a 6 mark. Let me just repeat a little bit because maybe I do a little bit too fast here. So in order to find the two possible position of the c here, first thing is I use a distance formula, BC equals to square root 20. By solving the distance, using the distance formula, by solving it, I get some equation like this. When you get an equation of x squared, y squared, x and y, so I plug in the equation of BC, like I show you this diagram here, to get the two possible coordinate of C. So basically I'm doing the simultaneous here. So solve until the end, I get 2x coordinate. This 2x coordinate, you can sub into this equation if you want to, but I won't choose a super long equation. So I just plug into the equation of the BC. Then I get my y coordinate as well. Then this is how easy I get the two coordinates. Alright, so yep, I hope this 1 hour can benefit you, at least can help you understand a little bit about how to find a coordinate, how to do the perpendicular gradient, how to find the equation perpendicular bisector, how to find the two possible coordinate, how to find the equation of tangent, and so on. Yeah, because for IGCSE, you doesn't use the equation of locus. So basically, equation of locus, but I believe you learn locus a little bit on the extended math. So, if today I say I must have a locus, this locus center is B, and this locus will be always same distance, square root 20. So, and then I'm going to call C can be anywhere on the at the circumference. So this one I call locus C. So therefore, if B is a midpoint, can I say BC must be always square root 20? Then by using the distance formula, solve until the end, you're getting the equation of locus. But this equation of locus, right, that means, like I say, C can be at the circle, right? So you have infinite coordinate of C. So therefore, in order to limit C can only be two possible coordinate, you need any straight line passing through this locus. Okay, locus you can just imagine is a moving line, or it's just the equation of circle lah. It's just a equation of circle. So if I put any straight line passing through the equation of circle, then I can get two coordinate I want. And even though it called locus, it sounds very difficult. Most of the time, locus is just using equation of distance. Use the formula of distance. Use the formula of distance. So you don't need to worry so much about equation of locus. Basically, it's just use the distance formula and solve until the end. Because equation of circle, we know about equation of circle might have x squared and y squared, right? You check my equation here, is it have x squared and y squared? So yeah, if I say call this one an equation of circle, there's no wrong also. So rather than locus, right, it sounds very fancy and very difficult like that. But actually, it's just equation of circle intersect with one equation of straight line, linear equation, then we get two coordinates. Okay, so I hope I do help you understand a little bit for how. So anyways, any more question before I end the live streaming today? I think next month onward, I plan to do some yearly one rather than topical one, because yearly I can help you guys revise many topic together, isn't it? But maybe I will choose some old paper. Yeah, it's harder a little bit, but yeah, just have some fun and a life here. Okay, so yep. Anything you want to ask me before I end the live here? And then I also customize my own y equals to mx plus c bottle. They call thumper, isn't it? Yeah, so next month onward, I will do some activities. Yeah, whoever help me to share my live streaming at the Facebook, then maybe they can enroll for the some lucky draw to get the thumper. Alright, so anyways, thanks for the participate until end of the class. So I hope you guys can help me to click like for this video, and I will see you guys again on the next Wednesday. See you guys on August. Bye bye.